Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 30th of August to September the 5th, 2020. And this is for you coming from Libra. Let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers if you're into lotteries. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. People who have done it become so very special. And lots of other information. We'll talk about that later. You coming from Libra, Sunday, the 30th of August, you have to be careful not to be dominating and not to be stubborn. And tell yourself whatever you do, you will have some kind of feedback from people saying that it's very difficult to negotiate with you. So be that pleasant person that you can be in the morning, afternoon, rather than being very pushy and wanting to take charge. Try to be that pleasant person and you'll quieten these negative planets down and have a better time. There's one planet from the evening nightfall, one of your best planets who likes to come to the morning, afternoon to give you good opportunities in meeting people and so make use of that. I like your evening and nightfall extremely well. Evening and nightfall are going to be very lucky for you and you'll be able to say and do things to impress people. Throughout the whole day, there's one planet of anger roaming around. So morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, somebody might irritate or annoy you. Tell yourself within you to take the soft approach, which means use words which are good, a tone of voice which is good, and also an attitude which is helpful. That would help you. I like your evening and nightfall tremendously well. Go out and meet people. Be materialistically minded so that whoever you meet can help you job wise, money wise, business wise. Monday, the 31st of August, you coming from Libra are going to have the lucky morning and afternoon where good news wants to come to visit you, whether for money, job, business, whether for romance, whether making your family happy. Have lunch with somebody who is going to give you very valuable information and support as well. And speak to people through emails and through phone calls and messages and personally. Talk to your bosses because your ideas are going to be superb on this morning, afternoon, people. Now we'll talk of evening and nightfall, and I don't like that one too much because these planets are very deceptive. They want you to be the victim, they want you to lose out, they want you to be disappointed. So, why even bother going out? So, tell yourself that emotional areas are going to be disturbed a little bit during the whole day, but most so in the evening nightfall period. So, the last thing you want is to try your luck in any form of romance in the evening nightfall. It's true that one or two of the morning good planets will visit you, but their energy is very low. So, whatever you do, don't believe what's promised to you in the evening nightfall period and drive carefully and slowly. Tuesday, the 1st of September, is a nasty morning and afternoon. Well, I'm going to prepare you for getting bad news of some kind or creating bad news by making your behavior arrogant and making your behavior unnecessarily pushy and demanding. So don't do that, and you will lessen the fury of these planets, and you'll be able to cope in the morning, afternoon much, much better. There's some good planets from the evening nightfall come to help you a little bit to calm down. So you don't want to be too expectant of anything in the morning, afternoon. That way you won't be disappointed. That's the best way to look at it. Evening and nightfall planets are moving fast, and they are some of your best planets. Planets of money and job and business that you can now do well, meeting people, business areas, job areas. Good news comes for you. A very exciting evening and nightfall, a very exciting evening and nightfall. And you become extremely lucky with whoever you get into touch with. The benefits are very fast because these planets are very fast. So go out with a purpose, be materialistically minded, go out wanting to help your job, help your business, help yourself in any area. And you will see you will not lose out in the morning, sorry, you won't lose out in the evening nightfall period. Yes, one of these arrogant planets will come to the evening nightfall once and for all to get you easily riled up. Just tell yourself in your heart, I have to take the soft approach. And that way I will do my best and get my best in the evening nightfall period. Wednesday, the 2nd of September. Now, too many emotional planets are there in the morning, afternoon, and it's a working day, it's a business day. You're thinking about who you're having lunch with, who you're going to have dinner with, whatever. Don't go that way because these emotional planets will distract you from your responsibilities and bring blame upon you. And so focus on what's important morning and afternoon. Cope with that as best as you can. Repeat three words to yourself: logic, facts, figures. That's what you want to use morning and afternoon, not emotional ways of getting solutions. There are no such thing. Not on this Wednesday, 2nd of September, anyway, morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall becomes extremely lucky for you. And you're going to be a person in evening nightfall who is going to say and do things which others will love to hear and see. So be out with the people you want to impress. Again, there are many planets here that can make you helped through money areas, job areas, business areas. So go meet people, go to places where you can make such contacts, where money is the key word. You have long-term planets as well, evening nightfall. You can be bonding with somebody very beautifully as well. Let's go to Thursday, the 3rd of September. And I like the morning, afternoon extremely well. The planets of courage and the planets who want to push you forward for success are all there. Basically, whether in job or business, you're going to have good news come your way. And this good news will definitely give you more status, more money, and a better position, whether in job or the business that you're in. Have lunch with somebody important and you score some wonderful lucky points for yourself. Tell yourself to share your ideas through emails, through phone calls, or personally. Talk to your bosses, talk to the people you're committed to in business. You're bound to get wonderful news. There's one planet from the evening nightfall who may make a visit to you, the planet of arrogance. So don't allow yourself to show any arrogance in the morning, afternoon. Remain as diplomatic as you can. There's also another planet who wants to help you to be disappointed. Quieten this planet down by taking charge and making the best of your morning, afternoon. Evening, nightfall, I'm not happy at all. Evening and nightfall accidents can take place. And accidents are not only physical, they can be verbal, they can be emotional accidents. And the planets of arrogance are also huddled up there. So you don't want to be out if you can. Why bother? Nothing to gain, only disappointment, wasting money, and getting into somehow of bad news in the way of bad habits with bad people. Stay home in the vicinity of your own energy. That you will do better. Friday, the 4th of September. What a lucky 24 hours waits for you. Morning and afternoon planets are very fast. These planets very immediately and very quickly want to give you the good news, job-wise, business-wise, money-wise, or that you've got a phone call waiting for you from somebody you're waiting to just get into touch with, or the family areas which is so receptive. All round, you're going to have wonderful good news morning and afternoon. These are the planets of unexpected goodness. You can create the unexpectedness, you can create the good unexpectedness by connecting people yourself and exciting these planets. So send messages and reach out to people, and you'll get some wonderful feedback coming for you morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall planets are going slower. And when they go slower, it doesn't mean that they don't perform. They perform in a slow and steady way. So hour by hour, evening, nightfall, you get luckier and luckier. And the plan is you'll meet people who can expand job areas, business areas. They can expand the areas of romance as well. So it's going to be a wonderful 24 hours, Friday, the 4th of September. Now we'll go to Saturday, the 5th of September. And I see another 24 hours waiting for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of money are all there. It may be a Saturday. You may not be working. But if I were you, I would connect the people with the people you work with, your bosses, or connect to the people you do business with, whether partnerships or the people you do business with. The planets of communication will perform excellently for you. The planets of marketing sense will give you brilliant ideas. And you have the planets of determination during the whole day. So it's a marvelous, wonderful, money-minded, positive day for you. So morning and afternoon, think money and go out with people, have lunch with somebody, discuss the financial area. Evening and nightfall planets of determination are there. And of course, they are determined to help you. And so be out in the evening, nightfall to get what you want. Again, if you can be materialistically minded, it would be even better. Enjoy yourself by all means if you want to do that with your family or your boyfriend or girlfriend. But these are powerful planets. You want to use them for much more. So go out and get what you want evening, nightfall, and you'll do it wonderfully well. Now, how about this 90-minute session? Yes, it costs you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, and I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll show you how to reach that wonderful, powerful energy that you have. Some call it the soul, some call it the spirit, some call it the guide. And being able to connect that will put you into the sphere of people who are definitely getting ideas out of this world and doing wonderful, powerful things to make them so special. And why shouldn't you do that? And I'll also show you how to benefit from your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. So much energy there is to be delivered. And all that for just USD $50. So send me that email and I'm going to show it to you once again. Send me that email and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. And we'll get down to having a 90-minute session together so that you're going to change the course of your life for your next 9 years. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.